Introducing Llama 3.1, Meta's most capable models to date. In the fast-paced world of artificial intelligence, innovation is the heartbeat that drives progress. Imagine a tool that not only understands language, but interprets it with human-like nuance and insight. Enter Llama 3.1, the latest marvel from Meta that promises to redefine the landscape of natural language processing. Welcome to the frontier of AI sophistication. Meta's Llama 3.1 stands at the pinnacle of technological advancement, poised to revolutionize how we interact with and harness the power of language. Building upon the legacy of its predecessors, Llama 3.1 introduces a new era of capability and intelligence, setting benchmarks in text generation, research facilitation, and beyond. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the myriad features and potential of this cutting-edge language model. Llama 3.1 405B, the biggest open-source AI model to date, was presented today by Meta Platforms Incorporated. The firm claims that it can compete with the most powerful closed models available, such as OpenAI and Anthropic. Meta asserts that Llama 3.1 is among the most advanced versions ever, with exceptional performance in areas including language translation, general knowledge, arithmetic, and tool usage. 8 other languages, including French, German, Hindi, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish, are now available, and more are on the way, according to the business. In a post, the research team from Meta said that their experimental assessment had shown that their flagship model can compete with top foundational models on several tasks, such as GPT-4, GPT-4o, and the Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Furthermore, when comparing models with the same amount of parameters, our smaller models perform competitively, regardless of whether the models are closed or open. The company's Llama 3.1, an improvement on the Llama 3 big language model that came out in April 2024, will include an unprecedented 405 billion parameters. Unfortunately, there are only 2 parameter variants of the model available, 8 billion and 70 billion. Upgrades to those 2 models are also part of this new ultra-large release. Users are able to feed the new Model 3.1 up to a context window size of 128,000 tokens before the input is clipped. The model could read most enormous reports, medium-sized novels, lengthy transcripts, and other massive texts with that many tokens. There are enough tokens to fill a 400-page solo book, or about 96,000 words. There will be a language support and a new context window available on the 8B and 70B devices, according to Meta. That way, they may keep their high reasoning skills, support complex use cases like multilingual chat and coding, and be simple to use even in smaller footprints. Developers may now utilize the outputs from Llama models, including the new 405B model, to teach smaller models, according to the company's announcement on modifying its license. That way, engineers may train and fine-tune additional models using bigger, smarter ones. Llama's release exemplifies Meta's dedication to open-source innovation, according to CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Linux is a de facto standard for cloud computing and mobile operating systems, and as a result, everyone benefits from better goods, Zuckerberg said in a blog post. In my opinion, AI will also evolve in some fashion. A number of IT firms are now working on industry-leading closed models. On the other hand, open source is rapidly catching up. Keeping the Llama models open source allows anybody to use and train their own without worrying that another entity can take it away from them, according to Zuckerberg. They are able to control their own destiny because of it. In the long term, it also makes models cheaper and more efficient. According to Zuckerberg, developers may perform inference on Llama 3.1 405B on their own infrastructure for around half the price of huge closed-source models, like OpenAI's flagship GPT-4o. The open-source nature of Llama 3.1 405B represents a significant step forward in democratizing access to AI technology, said Victor Botev, co-founder and chief technologist of Iris AI, an AI research assistant tool creator, in an interview with SiliconANGLE. Meta removes the obstacles of proprietary APIs and costly license cost, allowing academics and developers throughout the globe to investigate, create, and build upon cutting-edge language AI. This model promotes open and honest growth, encourages teamwork, and speeds up advancements in the subject, all of which might lead to discoveries that benefit society at large. The enormous scale of the model, Botev cautioned, may be a weakness. Concerns about future costs and environmental stability may arise from prioritizing AI research on enormous model sizes, which need a lot of computing resources and energy. In his statement, Botev suggested that improvements in model efficiency might be more advantageous to the AI community than just increasing the size of models. The latest Llama 3.1 405B model is now available for everyday users to test out on the Meta AI app. Users are limited to a weekly query cap before the feature, which is presently in preview and requires human selection, is degraded to a lower quality model, Llama 3.1 70. Our goal with Llama 3 was to make open source models as excellent as the finest private ones out there. Llama 3's utility was enhanced after developers' feedback was thoughtfully examined. Simultaneously, there is an emphasis on the responsible use and sharing of these LLMs. Community members may put these models to use while they're still being refined if the work is shared early and publicly. Llama 3 has a lot in store, and the text-based models that are being presented right now are just the tip of the iceberg. In the future, we want to increase Llama 3's performance in reasoning and coding, have it operate with more languages and data kinds, and make it grasp longer chunks of information. Llama 3 is shattering all previous records, with the new parameters 8B and 70B representing a significant improvement. By setting new benchmarks for large-scale language models, Llama 3 models are a substantial advance over their predecessors, Llama 2. These models have surpassed all others with 8B and 70B parameters, respectively, thanks to the state-of-the-art pre- and post-training techniques. Environments made after training have enhanced answer variety, improved model alignment with user goals, and drastically cut down on wrong rejections. More capabilities and flexibility have been added to the Llama 3 models via enhancements to reasoning, code creation, and instruction following. During the creation of Llama 3, the model's performance was tuned for real-world circumstances and tested against common benchmarks. To help with this optimization, a fresh set of high-quality human evaluations was created. This collection of 1,800 prompts addresses 12 important use cases, such as seeking advice, organizing ideas, answering questions, both closed and open, coding, creative writing, character development, reasoning, rewriting, and summary. To prevent accidental overfitting, the development teams working on the models do not have access to this assessment set. Claude Sonnet, Mistral Medium, and GPT 3.5 are among the models examined in the accompanying graphic, which illustrates the aggregated results of human assessments across different categories and prompts. In real-world circumstances, the 70B instruction-following model of Llama 3 beats rival models of comparable size, according to preference rankings from human annotators using this evaluation set. When it comes to large-scale language models, the pre-trained model sets a new standard. You need to be creative and make it larger and simpler if you want to make a top-notch language model. The Llama 3 project followed this methodology and focused on 4 key areas: the model's architecture, the training data utilized, expanding the training process, and optimizing the model's ability to follow instructions. Using a decoder-only transformer structure, the design adhered to a minimal yet powerful arrangement for Llama 3. Several improvements were made in comparison to the previous Llama 2. The improved language, interpretation, and overall efficiency are results of Llama 3's tokenizer, which can process 128,000 unique tokens. The 8B and 70B models both made use of Grouped Query Attention, GQA, a method that speeds up the model's data handling. A unique configuration was used to maintain the emphasis on individual documents while training these models with lengthy sequences of 8,192 tokens. It is essential to use a big, high-quality dataset in order to construct the top language model. Training for Llama 3 included 7 times as much public source token data as for Llama 2, and 4 times as much code data. The total amount of tokens used was over 15 trillion. Additionally, there is high-quality non-English information encompassing more than 30 languages, making up for 5% of the dataset. In these languages, performance may not be as good as in English. Tools to eliminate duplicate information and evaluate text quality were among the filters used to guarantee the data's accuracy, along with NSFW filters. These quality checks were developed with the aid of previous models, such as Llama 2. Furthermore, rigorous testing was conducted to ascertain the optimal combination of material from many sources, guaranteeing that Llama 3 performs admirably across a range of subjects, such as science, history, code, and trivia. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more excellent content. See you next time.